beautiful souls. I have got some really powerful and important messages. Like just I think this video should sell like millions of rupees or something like that. You know, it's the because the wisdom that I'm about to share in this, the messages that I'm about to share in this, so deep, okay? And before I do that, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel, share my videos with your friends, families, and donate for me, like send me tips and be generous amounts of donations for my rent, food, and bills so that I can pay my, I can live calmly, joyfully, and I feel supported. So that will be very helpful. I have my 3 months of mentorship where in 3 months you work with me. It will be very good for your heart, but also otherwise, you will have a safe space with me to navigate your fears, your anxieties, your limiting beliefs, your reoccurring patterns in love, money, and life. And you will have a mentor who would be able to literally help you unlock your creative gifts that may be hidden. You may be feeling like, oh, I don't have anything to offer to the world, I don't have or I can't do this, I can't be this big, I can't be this sparkly, and all of those things. Work with me and I will, and like, you will start to live in your magic. You will start to re-own the magic that is inside of you. And another thing I have for you is my one-on-one psychic guidance session and my channeled messages. So if you need psychic guidance and channel messages for you right now, definitely do that. And I'm so excited to share this message that spirit is wanting me to, but I have to do the business stuff, you guys. That's also very important, okay? So let me promote, and you stay here, be patient. So my one-on-one psychic guidance and channel messages are also available for you. And I have my journaling course. The wisdom that I have shared inside my journaling course will expand you into your next magic era. I have my ebook, Energetic Activation for Brand New Life. So the wisdom, the affirmations, the intentions, the prayers, the powerful verses that I've shared inside my this ebook, they will literally shift the energy of your life. This is so powerful, really. Wow, so powerful. Like, I don't want to say anything, but it's just like super cleansing, super powerful, super peaceful. The energy that it brings, wow, 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 wow. Everything that I do has very powerful, potent, and magical energy, deeply impactful energy, because what I do comes from God. It comes from rivers, stars, water bodies, forests, and yeah, just so powerful. My channel, I have set a very powerful intention what I want to create, and when you get my ebook, you will see what I'm talking about. You will experience that magic, and yeah, let's begin this message. Link of everything is in my bio, okay? So what we actually want is to have fun, right? We want to have fun, we want to play, we want to feel our best, we want to do good in this world, we want to laugh, we want to enjoy. But here's the thing, guys. When we are existing in unhealthy comparison, unhealthy jealousy, unhealthy competition, we can't actually have fun. We cannot actually dance. We cannot actually play. No, if you are existing in, if there is unhealthy competition going on inside of you, unhealthy jealousy, revengeful, hateful, you can't actually play. You can't. And our deep fear is always that we will become revengeful, hateful, and will not be able to play, because our inner child wants to play. It wants to play. So finding a healthier way to deal with jealousy, to deal with sadness.
Bring magic in your life with my magic paintings. This painting says, dearest God, dearest Mother, thank you for guiding me. Thank you for leading my way. when you live around this painting, the way you start to move in this world very bravely, confidently, courageously, you would find yourself becoming most braver, bolder, confident version of yourself, and it's just so much divine guidance and peaceful energies into your life. Super powerful. Super. You can't miss the magic. You can't. I'm telling you, you cannot. Okay. Also, you can hire me and I will channel a customized magic painting uniquely for you. A painting that will bring lot of success, high vibrations, good energies, power, love, and like sacred, peaceful, pure energies into your life. It's so powerful, and
to deal with unhealthy competition. It's very important. And one thing that I'll tell you that will help you in overcoming your jealousy and unhealthy competition is that other people's bigness, boldness, and power is actually, they are actually giving you a permission to exist in that energy. If you stop being jealous, if you stop being in unhealthy competition, then you will also feel that power. That's like clapping. The one of the shortcuts to manifest goodness is when you start clapping for other people's goodness, the goodness that other people are experiencing in their life. And it is like a choice. It is a choice to become assertive inside of you. Like, I refuse to exist in hate, I refuse to exist in jealousy. I remember when my mother was passing away, and she, just few days, it was like, yeah, she was gonna pass away. So those that month or those few weeks, and I was just barely getting by with food. I had like just like 10 rupee, 100 rupee in my bank account. It would be not even $1 or $1, okay? And I was just getting, I still had food. God, every day God fed me, but it was pure survival, and this survival is not good. But God was giving me wisdom, I was receiving the wisdom from Mother Earth to keep going and all of that. But when I would see other people, like another woman, her business getting thriving, it's thriving, she getting home, she getting everything, I was just like, what? It really made me feel bad. So feeling jealousy, feeling hate, feeling getting unhealthy competition and comparison, catch it the moment it comes. Catch it, and redirect that energy. And sometimes it's very hard, in certain situations. Then you find a tree, and you tell it that I'm finding it's very hard to exist in love right now, to exist in fun, in play right now, because this is happening, this person, and tell it everything. It really helps. An unhealthy comparison, you guys, my people are shocked, like, how is she always so well dressed? But it's not like that. I'm in the last 2-3 years, I only had the money to get the food and to pay my basic bills, not even like some extra, like I don't have any Netflix subscriptions and all. I just like, base, like my mobile bill that helps me to call and to use internet, and my electricity bill and my rent, that was, and to get the food. And sometimes I did wanted some course, so I just manifested those things. But I had the clothes that I had, few clothes, I had them. But I was just like, I'm gonna make magic happen with what I have got. And I kept receiving some creative ideas to wear the same clothes in a different manner. That in the last 3 years, I have barely repeated my outfit. Like I might have wore this top in a different manner, you know. And every day I wear something very different, something very creative. And this happened because I didn't have the money to get clothes and all. I could have, if I had the money, I could have kept buying clothes, more and more clothes, and never discovered the magic that I can create with enough clothes that I have. You know, the clothes that I have. I don't want to say that they're very little and all, because I'm content with them. And you have to, even the situation that feels worse, because we are meant to shine in it. So there is no point of unhealthily comparing yourself with other. Some people, you know, a lot of the times I would be very well dressed and I'm going on a walk, you know, and there will be this another woman who is very shabbily dressed, but she's enjoying, she's dancing. She doesn't need clothes to feel good about herself. She's shining in that manner. She's getting the love and adoration in that manner. How freeing she is. You know how free she is. I may be getting the adoration for my outfit. What I'm trying to say here is that your situation, the situation that God put you in, Mother Earth put you in, or higher power blessed you with, even if it is painful, there is gift inside it. And you discover that gift as you assert in your prayer, in your intention, that I'm refusing to exist in unhealthy comparison. I'm refusing to exist in lack. I'm refusing to exist in poverty. I'm refusing to exist in hunger, unhealthy hunger. And then you feel inspired. You receive the guidance that you need to exist in love, to exist in prosperity, to exist in abundance, to exist in play, to exist in fun. You receive that. You know, so it's very powerful. Other people becoming successful, other people getting what we want to have, and certain times when we grow up in homes wherein we didn't receive a father's love as a girl child, or we didn't receive mother's love as a girl child, in our adulthood we became fixated on certain people and we became insecure if other people are talking to them. So that jealousy, that insecurity can become louder. And we are not actually afraid of that. We are not afraid of the person that we want getting attention from everybody. We are not afraid of other people achieving the success that we want to achieve. The deeper fear is that we will become hateful, revengeful, and filled with unhealthy competition and jealousy, and we will break the creative flow. We will break that you know, the access to the creativity. Because if we are existing in jealousy and unhealthy competition and with the feelings of hate and revenge, how are we going to create? No, we can't actually create the creativity, you know. Some people gave birth to beautiful songs that bring love. Other people gave birth to songs that brought out destruction. And not just songs, people are creating unhealthy foods. What is that? It's the misuse of creative energy. It is the misuse of that. When you are filled with love inside of you, with pure intention, pure prayers, to bring calm into this world, prayers to bring peace into this world, prayers of highest good. So what you will create will only bring that healing, that peace, that highest good in this world. Sometimes we don't know what to do, like in certain situation, how maybe someone is being hateful, but you feel empathy for them because you don't want them to exist in that kind of energy. In those moments you have to understand that fixing people does not work. Like, hey, going and sharing them some wisdom that they might not be open to hear. What you can do is your existence. If somebody is meant to learn, they will learn from your existence. If they are not meant to learn, or they are not open to learning, even with your words cannot teach them. Okay? So exist. Your existence, you existing in play, in deep calmness, in fun, that's a blessing. That in itself is a big gift and a learning experience and an experience of freedom for other people, and it does even bigger and deeper impact. Yeah. Another thing that I want to share is say the prayer that God, thank you for, because when we are grateful for something in advance, we manifest it, right? So say the prayer, dear God, thank you for removing all excess of my energy on any levels, spiritual level, emotional level, financial level. So, God, thank you for removing excess of my energy on any level to something which is not in the highest good of me. So access to your mental energy, emotional energy, physical energy, sexual energy, financial energy, your wisdom as well. If someone is just constantly receiving from you, but in return they are not being generous with you, not supporting you, that's also not good, not healthy. So saying that prayer that God, thank you for removing, and any energy you believe in Mother Earth, you believe in Allah, you believe in Jesus, you believe in any energy, you call it and you tell it, thank you for removing my excess on any level to anything that is not in my highest good, and saying that prayer that God, thank you for keeping me in an environment which is actually good for my gut, actually good for my health. Thank you, God, for keeping me in an environment which is good for my health, good for my stomach, because health is very important. And saying the prayer, we are constantly, if we are around people that we cannot trust, we are not feeling good around, we are constantly on eggshells around, that will affect our gut. So saying that prayer, dear God, thank you for keeping me in an environment which is actually good for my health, and saying this prayer for every other, for your pets, thank you, God, for keeping my pet in an environment in wherein it feels healthy and safe and calmer and peaceful and playful. Thank you, God, for this person. Maybe there are people that you cannot talk to, but you can pray for them. You can pray for their health. You can pray if you see someone's going through a very low time and they are not feeling good about themselves, you can send them energetic support. Pray for that they feel confident and in their power. Prayers are powerful and you are powerful. That's why when you invest in your energy towards your well-being, your betterment, towards your joy, and you align your energy, what you do, what you make happen is pure magic. It's absolute magic. For for you and for other people. So yeah, becomes, and say like, dear God, thank you for giving me the energy in my mind, body and heart to make self-loving choices on repeat. Dear God, thank you for not letting me get distracted, not letting me get distracted with unhealthy competition, with comparison, with validation, because sometimes when we want to get validation from others, that's a distraction. No, we gotta exist in our self-expression and in an unfiltered manner. Okay, so thank you God not letting me getting distracted. Thank you God for helping me in building habits that supports my highest good, my highest health, highest joy, highest success. Thank you God for sending me all the wisdom and the resources that I need to build a life which is deeply calming, meaningful, purposeful, joyful, and sometimes we gotta be grateful for even with for the negative experiences that we have with people, because there is a gold in it. That experience teaches you something. In my yesterday's video, I was talking about how you need to become that alchemizer, like alchemists are the people who turn copper into gold, something normal into gold. So when you have a negative experience with people, you gotta become an energy alchemizer. You need to alchemize that energy into gold. How do you do that? You gotta understand that there is positive in the negative and negative in the positive. So even when you are having this negative experience with somebody, when you become grateful, like thank you for the magnificent outcome of this negative experience with this person, and you will be shown the positivity of that experience. Another way to alchemize it, you need to learn that even the negative traits that we see in another person, there is goodness in that trait. There is goodness. So suppose someone is very rude, and that rudeness is definitely wrong, but the goodness of, like, the good part of their rudeness is that if they alchemize it really well, that rudeness will push them towards, like, through their fear, through their doubts, self-doubts, and even their inner critic or the outer critic that is trying to stop them. Like, they can become ruthless to anything that is stopping them. Any negative belief, any fear, any external force. So they can alchemize that trait within them which is rude in that manner to push everything away and get what they want. But they are right now might not be aware of using it in that manner, but you are. So when you see negative trait in somebody, see the positive trait or positive use of that trait, and you can learn this way. Your life becomes, every experience becomes so so luxurious and so what is the word for it? God bless me with wonderful vocabulary, please. Every experience becomes so fruitful and ripe. What the feeling is when you eat a ripe fruit, ripe fruit which is perfectly ripe, perfectly juicy, perfectly sweet, or perfectly the taste you like, and you are actually eating it slowly. This experience is so beautiful, so pleasurable, So when you live like this, alchemizing everything, that experience becomes so then your life becomes so pleasurable and expensive, and there is actually a word and I'm not able to say it. It's not coming up. Very delicious life. Orgasmic, like orgasmic in just like a, yeah, your experiences become so wonderful. Very wonderful. Yeah. Okay, everything is in my bio. My 3 months of mentorship, my one-on-one session, my journaling course, my ebook, my donation link, everything. Okay, and love is here for you. My sweet sister, Ranu is her name. She told me about these Korean hearts, and since then I've been doing them. Please, if you are here watching this, send love to my girl, my sister, so that she lives a life which is so truly happy for her. I want to see her happy, happy. Yeah, this is my personal, I just want to do something for my family line, that people gets to live like child, and yeah.